So there are some new movies coming out this year. Um, Obviously, the Mandalorian and Grogu it just came out. Supergirl is coming out soon. Spider-Man, Obsession, and Backrooms are out right now. Um, at the time of writing this, I wrote down the stuff I was gonna say in this video, and it was mostly based around how I've basically become disinterested in seeing the Mandalorian and Grogu because I'm just not really interested in Star Wars. And I really like Star Wars, but I'm pretty tired of it. Like the hit and misses with the TV shows. And with the amount of money it costs to get a movie ticket, I was like really trying to figure out what movies do I want to see this summer. And initially, before I knew Obsession before I knew Obsession was out, my decision had been on Supergirl and Coyote vs. Acme. I would have picked Spider-Man, but I've seen all the Spider-Man movies so far, so it'll come out on Disney Plus anyway. So I don't really need to waste money watching that when I know it's gonna be out on streaming in a couple months. Supergirl I wanted to see because I really liked Superman last year. So I'm interested in seeing how Supergirl turns out, and I watched the trailer for Coyote vs. Acme, and I liked the trailer. I thought it looked fun, so I'll probably go see that. When I saw the trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu, I thought that my disinterest in it was just based on the movie itself. Like it was just this one movie that I wasn't interested in. Like I said, I'm not really interested in seeing a Star Wars movie in a movie theater, knowing Disney's track record with it. But the more I started thinking about it, the more I realized it's really just movies in general. I actually wrote down the amount of times I've been to a movie theater so far this decade. And obviously I can't count 2020 and 2021 because, pandemic and all that coronavirus shit. So obviously I can't count those 2 years, but beyond that, I haven't really bothered to go to movie theaters. I don't think I went to the movie theater in 2022 or 2024. I definitely did go in 2024. I went 2 times in 2023. First to see Puss in Boots, and the other time to see Indiana Jones. And I wasn't even planning on going to see Indiana Jones, but some of my old friends from when I was a kid were gonna go see it, and I kind of just went along with them. But yeah, I haven't really been into the movie theater that much now. I haven't been much to the movie theater beforehand in my life, but it definitely was more than post-pandemic. Like I usually saw a couple of movies a year, maybe like 2 or 3 a year between 2005 and 2019. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah. I saw about 2 or 3 movies between 2009 and 2019 per year in the theater. and now that number has been very sporadically. I make like 2 movies every other year. There's also the fact that tickets are more expensive. I checked to see how much tickets would cost me to go see Obsession. It was like $22. I can't afford to go to a movie theater and spend $20 for a movie that might not be very good. I'm taking a chance there. Which is probably also why movie theaters are dying too, with how much tickets cost now. You can't really take a chance on seeing a potentially bad movie in the theater like you used to. Like, you really have to think about what it is that you're gonna see, and if you're going to commit $20 to see this movie. That's why when I was that's why I was talking about, trying to decide what movies I was gonna see this summer. I have to be very selective about what it is I choose to see. I remember going to multiplex cinemas when I was a kid. I remember I saw, Princess and the Frog, Paranorman, and a few others. Me and my sister, and my mom and my aunt. And that would have cost us, when I checked, $7.50 per person. Now, $7.50 would have been for an adult. I don't know how much it would cost for a child. Actually, I should look that up now. How much did the movie cost for a child? 2009. Oh, it's more than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like $2 or $3. It says here it was $5 to $6. Okay, that's more than I thought, but yeah, that's still significantly less, Like if we're gonna round down and say that me and my sister went to see those movies for $5, and my mom and my aunt went there for like $7.50 each. That would be roughly, I think, 22. I'm not good at math. 10, 14 plus 2.50, so 25, $25. Yeah, $25 for 4 people. That's significantly less compared to 22 for one person. Yeah, so obviously I have to you have to be more considerate with what you're gonna buy, what tickets you're gonna buy for what movie. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that the quality of movies have been degrading over time. There are definitely movies that you could say are not up to par with the standard. I think there's also a point about advertising, because they put out movies that I've never heard of before, that I've never seen any advertisement for in my life. So there's also that. Maybe that's also a reason why they just don't advertise these movies. You know, like I didn't know what Obsession was until recently. I mean, like after the movie came out in the theater, not beforehand. So there's also that problem. Yeah. I think that also plays into my point about streaming, too, with the amount of choices that you have, how selective you can be with your time. Because with streaming, I at least don't pay for it. I'm going off my parents' accounts, so I could usually just pick out whatever movie I want on Netflix or Disney Plus and not have to worry about paying for it myself. And of course, even if you are paying for it, you get like that wide selection of movies that you can pick from. So that also probably definitely contributes to my movies just don't seem to be as fun or as interesting. Now, going back, even though I don't particularly like taking chances with movies, movie theaters nowadays. Or I started to take a chance with Superman and the Fantastic Four. I also saw the re-release of Revenge of the Sith, because why not? And I enjoyed it all, so I'll be doing it again. I'm still pretty much set on Supergirl. Maybe I'll see Procession while it's still in theaters, and Coyote vs. Acme, and leave it there. Hopefully it'll be good. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm still pretty much dead set on watching those movies, so yeah. And yeah, I mean, it does suck that those days where you could just take a chance to watch a potentially shitty movie, gambling and hoping that whatever you're gonna see is good is gone. Like it would be fun to be able to just go to the movie theater and hope that the movie you're gonna see is good. But yeah, that's just how things are now. So yeah, I'm gonna look forward to the 2 or 3 movies I'll see this year, and yeah, that's basically it. See ya.